A month ago, I thought I would be filming this today from Orlando, Florida, where I would be attending my 10th International Maxwell Certification event with more than 3,000 people from all over the world. Yeah, clearly my plans have changed, along with those of pretty much everybody else. I'll just admit, I didn't have the best attitude when I heard that the IMC had been canceled, even though I understood why. But it's because I am one of those people who's wired to feel things deeply, and it didn't feel good. Yesterday, I met via Zoom with this team that I'm working with, and the topic for our discussion just happened to be something that's perfect for what's going on in our world, and honestly, in me. Yeah, it was attitude. And one of the things we talked about was that people who are those whatever it takes kind of people are willing to enter the no whining zone. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't ever feel badly about something or disappointed or upset with the way things are working out. But it does mean that instead of complaining, which makes us miserable and then everybody else around us miserable, instead, we're willing to cultivate gratitude. Yeah. Sometimes with gratitude, we have to force our tongues to guide our hearts to say the things that we're grateful for. Not because we feel like it, but because we know it's right. There was a time about 10 years ago, I was living by myself, didn't have a job, it was winter, and I remember having this gratitude list that included things like, I'm grateful for my warm bowl of oatmeal and the view off of my deck. Yeah, they were pretty simple, basic things. In the chapter that we discussed yesterday, it said that few things test our attitude like adversity. And to that I would say yes, because it's really easy to be grateful when everything is going the way we want it to. But it's a different story when things in our story aren't working out the way we planned. John Maxwell says this in his book. When we're grateful, fear disappears and faith appears. And that gives us strength and motivation to take action. Good leaders are never complainers. They're doers. And so when things go wrong, they get busy working and they rally people to go with them. So this doesn't mean that we don't feel things, but it does mean that we can put our attitude in charge of our emotions. Our attitude can't stop our feelings, but it can help to keep our feelings from stopping us. So I'm curious to know what you're grateful for today. Put it in the comments below, and I will start. I am grateful that even with the power that this coronavirus has to stop so many things, it cannot stop spring from coming. Look here. And it can't stop me from expressing my gratitude. That's my perspective this Friday. I'm Amy Barg. Live large.